Our power of life and regeneration expresses in our physical body by way of our male or female reproductive system. With these organs, man and woman may procreate, bringing forth a precious son or daughter. Let's always remember, however, that we are not so much a creator as we are a co-creator with the divine. For it is spirit that breathes life into each child, who is first and foremost a child of God. When a man and woman have sexual intercourse, conception may occur in one of the fallopian tubes. One sperm that originated in the man's testes may fertilize one ovum or egg that has been released by the woman's ovary. This brings together a total of 46 chromosomes containing genes that now direct the growth of the embryo, which embeds itself into the lining of the uterus or womb. There it grows as a fetus for approximately 9 months until following labor, in a moment of great joy and wonder, the child is born. When we use our power of life and regeneration in a wise and loving and balanced way, then our reproductive system generally remains healthy. But when we have difficulties with our life power, then we may have corresponding problems with our regenerative organs. Let me give you an example. When I was about 10 years old, our next-door neighbors, Tom and Joyce, a couple in their early 30s, dearly wanted to begin a family. Now, of course, I was too young to understand this, but I do vaguely remember my parents talking about it in a general way. As it turned out, Tom and Joyce tried to conceive for about 5 years, but they were unsuccessful. They went to numerous doctors for tests, which showed that Tom's sperm count was normal and Joyce had no apparent physical problems with her reproductive organs. Finally, they decided to adopt. The whole neighborhood was so excited when they brought home their beautiful new son. I can remember them bringing him over to our house. And then, about 6 months later, guess what happened? Joyce became pregnant. You probably know someone who has had a similar experience, since it is relatively common, even in these days of advanced medical technology. In these instances, when attempting to get pregnant, the woman may try too hard or feel anxious about becoming a mother, or may think of herself as being infertile. And then, once she adopts and becomes a loving mother, she may relax and let go of her fears and apprehensions and false beliefs about herself. In response, her body's reproductive organs change in ways that make it possible for her to conceive. How marvelous, how mysterious, and yet how profoundly simple and direct is this interaction between our creative life force and our reproductive system. In large measure, how we think of and feel about ourselves is just how our body responds.